Well, hello everybody out there. I am yonTande. This is Kim. You also see Kim there, Kim Jones, the Director of Movement Migration. Um, so we are here today on behalf of PAISOC, Performing Arts Initiative for Students of Color. It is an organization based in Rhode Island that I became affiliated with in November I became aware of in November of 2018. They advertised that they were doing a social to get people to know who they were. And so I was interested to go and find out what PAISOC was. So it turns out that PAISOC is an organization that is providing scholarships and programs for students of color to promote diversity, leadership, and advancement in the performing arts. And so I became very interested in that. I saw the call online, and I think I saw it at, the social was at a bakery in Providence called Sin. And they had closed the bakery so that we could have this private function for PAISOC. And so I went as an interest meeting to see, I was interested in getting involved with board involvement and everything. And so I joined. I went to the social to see what they're all about, and we had a great time. There were empanadas that were homemade by the president's, I think, mom, and other foods that people had made. So it was a really small, really close-knit organization that that is really about diversity and giving access to students of color. Initially it was drum corps groups, so these kids of color could have access to some of the scholarships and the resources and the training um, uh, activities that went on for students in drum corps. But they were really interested in taking this next step, which was to advance their programming and bring in some dance and some theater. And so I put out a call to a couple of my friends that were in the Rhode Island area and said, hey, we should all go to this thing and see what they're up to. And one friend of mine, Jessica Pearson, who's faculty at Rhode Island College, she decided to come along with me. And so we went and we had a great time. And from that, we decided, well, we want to join the board. So we joined the board, and I think we joined the board in January of 2019. So it's been about a year and some months now that we've been involved with PAISOC. And we're really excited about it because we have a lot of ideas for programming, and we have a lot of activities that we're trying to bring money and attention to. And so this is why we're here today, to talk about scholarships that were that I had access to through movement migration. And I'll let Kim talk to you a little bit about that. But so if you're joining us again, my name is yonTande. I am a board member at large at PAISOC, and this is why we're here, to have this little short info session about movement migration, online summer dance intensive, and to give away 3 scholarships. So I hope you're here tuning in at this moment. So at this time, I'm going to introduce Kim, and she's going to talk to you a bit about movement migration, and then we're going to talk to you a little bit about how we know each other. All right, to you, Kim.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, especially if you're on the East Coast. Thank you, yonTande, for bringing us into this amazing organization. And I'm so thankful to build a partnership with other organizations in this country, especially during these times. I am the artistic director of Movement Migration. It is an intergenerational dance company. Dancers come from around the world. We make new works, we collaborate. We also have single author choreographers as well. And we are seasoned. We have danced for many different dance companies, and we have gathered together to bring like-minded people who believe in diversity, believe in intergenerational type of work. And we are all, most of us are master teachers, and we have been working for about 2 years now, and we move to live and migrate to survive. And so, with that in mind, we enter into communities and learn about what they're doing, and then we try to contribute our knowledge, a transmission of legacy into their space. And we're growing. It's really exciting. And so, obviously, with the pandemic, many of us have lost our jobs, we've lost our performance opportunities and our master classes around the world. And we, on paper, are 14 artists in movement migration. And when the pandemic happened, I thought, why don't we build a summer program and include more diversity, not just by who we are, but also what we teach. And so we're really excited about our summer program that is entering our second session. It started this week. We have 3 weeks in total. We end on July 31st. And we would like to offer you a scholarship. And we are giving 3 scholarships today to join as a part-time student, meaning 2 classes a day for a week. And it could be next week or the week after.
Excellent. Thank you, Kim.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about how Kim and I know each other. So it's basically a long, short story that involves Martha Graham and the Martha Graham School, not Martha Graham Center of Contemporary Dance, the school, and the dance company. We both at different times were studying as students, but eventually ended up in the company together. Toured internationally, nationally, the world, doing the amazing works of Martha Graham, and just really had a wonderfully engaged time of becoming artists and becoming people of the world, learning about ourselves in the world as representatives of the Martha Graham Dance Company, but also as people ourselves, you know, that are connected to the world in many ways: gender, race, ethnicity, you know. So this is really basically how we know each other, and we formed a bond, as you do when you're in company, when you're in community together. You form bonds with people, and then, you know, once we left the company, each of us, you know, sort of decided we have some other work to do. Actually, in fact, as a point of fact, Kim Jones is the person that had gotten me my first university gig. I call it a gig because at that time it was a part-time adjunct gig that I was doing to really support my performing career and my other teaching career life that I had. So that was 2008, and that was right before you went to grad school, and then after you finish grad school, you're like, well, I got a job, so that job is yours now. So you can have it if you want. And so I stayed there, and I stayed at Long Island University in Brooklyn campus from 2008 to 2016. I'm sorry,
With the
to
amazing Donna
2015.
Hash, yes.
That's right, with Donna Hash as the
Amazing
head
Donna.
of the department, and so many other wonderful instructors there. But that's really sort of been the next phase of our relationship.
Mhm.
And then, you know, with Kim being at University of North Carolina in Charlotte, and then eventually myself now at Temple, that sort of job at LIU was really the stepping stone for me to then get my master's of fine arts at LIU, in fact, in new media arts and performance.
And just to chime in, that was my first academic part job as well. With
Okay.
Long Island University, and it was with Miss Judy Stewart, who said,
Uh-huh.
"Of course you could teach." And I thought, in a college, like that's I don't know about that. But I had dabbled a little bit in London, but as a guest Graham dancer,
Yes.
and then so I had that experience. But this was an American university, which has a whole nother experience.
Mm,
And Judy Stewart and Donna Hash really groomed me
Yeah.
And I remember there was some great adjuncts there, like Colleen Thomas,
Hmm.
who worked with Bill T. Jones, and
Yeah.
quite a few amazing
Oh
artists
yeah.
that were coming in and
Yeah.
out of
Errol
that space.
Mosley was there in those years.
Nathan Trice was there.
Nathan, yeah, 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 and yeah, so many people came through as guest artists, but also as adjunct faculty. And so we're here now, with movement migration. I haven't actually, well, it's not true actually. I don't know if you had formed movement migration formally when we did the project together some years ago.
No, but it was the beginning. It was
Yes.
because Daniel and Pauline were
Hmm.
involved, and so we involved local artists. So part of movement migration, we try to use local composers or musicians to be a part of our process.
Right.
And so that was the first, and we brought in our countertenor Rex
Oh
into the
yes.
space, and he was amazing. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
want to talk about scholarships and the
Yes.
importance of scholarships. I am a byproduct of scholarship um, experience. I've been so thankful to receive a Martha Graham School scholarship,
Mhm.
receive a college scholarship. I couldn't afford the training at the rigor and the level of any of the professional programs that New York had offered at my time. And
Right.
if it wasn't for scholarship funding and maybe donor matching awards, I don't think I would be where I am today.
Right.
And I think that's really been invaluable for me, and I want to continue that. We've just offered about 10 scholarships to New Ballet Ensemble in Memphis, Tennessee. They have a phenomenal
Great.
program,
Hmm.
and we have about 10 of their teaching artists and their students.
Okay.
And we offer it based on merit, so it could be considered financial need or merit. I mean, it's interchangeable. But I really am thankful for all the people that have supported me um, to pursue my career in dance.
Yeah.
And now I'm in an academic setting where
Mhm.
it's great to see students arrive into our school and get some funding. So
Right. And you're in a position to offer some of that funding, to offer these opportunities to young students who need some additional support on
absolutely,
their journey, their academic journey. I certainly concur with that, in the sense of, when I joined the grammar school, I got the Coca-Cola scholarship. And that's a lot that allowed me to go to the grammar school. And then, of course, at undergrad at Howard. And so I've been lucky enough to be able to get some scholarships and fortunate enough to be able to have access to, that kind of funding that sometimes was on merit, sometimes is on need, but
right,
just to be in the right place at the right time to be able to take advantage of these. And luckily, I was able to understand that, it's a wonderful opportunity and don't squander it. You know what I mean? So I've made the most of it, in any way that I can. So, so that's basically, folks, how we know each other and how we are here today at on this live info session. Um, and PAISOC again is a wonderful organization. So even if you are not a young dancer and are seeking a dance career, PAISOC is a really great organization to get involved with as a volunteer, to help us out with some of the programming ideas that we have, to help us out and assist and give us some of your time with some of the assistance with different kind of technical needs we might have, and a lot of opportunities to really be engaged with PAISOC. So if you're interested, you can go to our Facebook page. It is Performing Arts Initiative for Students of Color. And then from there, you'll get all the information that you can. And then our website is paisoc.org, PAISOC.org, and there you will find all you need to know about PAISOC and all of the activities and events that we have coming up and have planned, and
yeah,
we really want you to be involved. So now I think that what we're going to do is we are going to move our plan, we're going to shift our plan, shifting and flowing. Our plan now is that we are going to post our talk, our info
Mhm.
session, so that more people have access to it,
Great.
because people are in different classes and things like that right now. And maybe this wasn't a great time for people to really be here with us live, but that doesn't mean you still don't have the opportunity for being a recipient of the scholarship.
Mhm.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have this info session online. You can go, as I said, to PAISOC's Facebook page and Instagram and get this information and follow the links for registration. And this will be up until 11:59 p.m.
Today.
today. Tomorrow morning, what we're going to do is we're going to announce the winners of the scholarship. So between now and 11:59, get in there, get your registration. It's a very easy registration form. Really, we just need your name and your email. That's all we need. Um, and from there, we will make contact with you. I will have Kim make contact with you to announce to you that you have been chosen. And then we will list the recipients' names on all of our websites so that people, and our social media pages, so that people know that this thing was for real and we are actually giving 3 scholarships away, just to hold us accountable for the things that we're promising. Um,
And I just
so,
want to say,
yeah,
look at our website and look on Summer Intensive so you could see the program, see the teachers, see the class schedule. And so you can select 2 classes per week and you stay with the same instructor Monday through Friday. And it's an hour length per class.
great. So I'm just going to take that little ball back and say that yes, my class starts next week. I get to plug my own class.
That's
My
right.
class starts July 20th to 24th, and it will be a prime action class, which is really for the purposes of our online intensive. It really is going to be a really physical, rigorous class. It's not going to be so methodical as that would be at Temple University, where we meet, and have a slow class. We're going to be moving, so bring your towels, bring your water. There will be moments to refresh yourself so that we can keep on moving. The content of the class is sort of modern and African diasporic forms, sort of a hybrid type of class. So you'll get to experience that online. I hope that even if you're not, a student age and you can afford to come and take the class, it's a very reasonable price for all the classes. In addition to mine, check out the website, as Kim said,
Right.
and
There,
see what the offerings are. Go ahead,
it
Kim.
works out to be about $5 a class
Yeah,
plus a $5 registration fee. We made it affordable as best as we
beautiful.
could because of what is happening and people losing their
Yeah,
jobs. And know that you're supporting artists,
right.
professional artists during these difficult times by showing up to their classes.
Yes. And thank you, Kim. I'll just say
Thank you.
thank you on behalf of myself and the artists that are involved for the summer intensive, for the
No, thank you.
opportunity to rethink about how we can keep active, and how we can maintain connectivity and access, offer access to our artistry, which obviously doesn't stop just because the world is in this shifting place. So since we are modern dancers, we know all about shifting
Mhm.
weight and things. So
And we're building a beautiful community. I mean, most
yes,
people have stayed on for 3 to 6 weeks, and the community is incredible. They're coming from all around the world. They're not just coming from the United States. We have people from Ireland, Argentina, Colombia, South Korea, Italy, Barbados, Bermuda. Um, I'm probably missing a few more countries, but it's Canada. It's quite phenomenal. To see all of us together. I mean, it's wonderful.
that's
And
great.
and some teachers are giving historical context to their work, so you're getting an education of how Cuban modern dance came out from Graham, but came
Mm,
back through the cultural lens of the people, and um, it's just wonderful. Tamara Williams is giving a wonderful Afro-Brazilian class, And then there's the, more mainstream Graham classes, but they're all Graham dancers and Jose Limon technique
Yeah.
and ballet and tap and body percussion. So it's a lot of fun. Luigi jazz and I'm
Nice.
sure that yoga, conditioning.
Yes.
It's a
So
lot.
you have quite an opportunity here to really take advantage of a wide range of offerings to keep you really active in these trying times and to keep your mind and body and spirit well as we are, kind of moving through, which we all hope, I'm sure, will not be much longer, but you know, things are what they are until they're different. In any case, thank you so much, Kim. It was so great to see you online on Zoom.
Yes, thank you. I'm looking
Thank you
forward
to
to seeing you in
PAISOC.
person.
Sorry, go ahead, Kim.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in person soon.
Yes, yes, that will be wonderful. I want to say a little shout out to Melissa, who's here. She's our marketing chair at PISOC and our secretary, phenomenal secretary. She's here with us. You don't see her, you see her name. In any case, she's been great to organize all of this with me and us. And thank you to PISOC and all the board members and all the people involved with PISOC. And we hope to see you. We hope you register to win this chance. If you know someone, if you are not the person and but you know someone that would really love to have this opportunity to take these classes,
Mhm.
tell them about this registration. Tell them to get online, fill out the registration. Again, I said it's not a difficult registration, and just have a moment to really connect physically, kinesthetically with your body, mind, and spirit, and have a good time. So with that, I'm going to say thank you again, Kim, and Movement
Thank you.
Migration, and thank you, Paisak and Melissa, and we're out.
All right. Thank
Bye
you,
bye,
everyone.
everybody. Thank you.